Hey guys, FilthyRobot here, and this is the episode where we lose. Oh wait, no, that's your line. Sorry, Arumba. Here we are, Arumba, Sweden, Civilization 5. What's going on?
Well, let's find out. Should I click it now? This is,
Yeah.
Again, here's my one complaint.
Go!
We're 6 seconds into the episode. I'm going to do my one complaint. In every other game that I play and spend a lot of time in, there are easy ways to see combat logs for like what happened here and there. And this is always the scary part for me when there's like 17,000 units on the screen. And it's just going to go, bah, something died. And it's like, well, how?
Time out. So you're gonna have that combat log there for a moment, and then it's gonna disappear in like 4 seconds time.
Yeah, and like imagine if you had something going on over here and something going on over here. You can only get the data, parse the information from one location because the things go away, and then the actual log itself doesn't show combat for some dumb reason. So it's like,
it does nuts too.
Why? All right, you process it. We should turn off. Okay, so
see, look at this troll stuff. We could have taken that promotion. We would have been fine because for whatever friggin' reason, they didn't cross the river over there. They wouldn't have got the flanking bonus. We would have survived. It would have been super nice. I am cranky about that we lost the promotion. We couldn't have predicted that, or I couldn't have predicted that. Maybe with some better knowledge of the AI, maybe we could have. But there we are. That's what we have.
All right, so it looks to me this guy attacked. No, how did he get so much lower? He did attack.
Yep.
Okay, then these guys shifted over by one. There was another archer over here. He's here. Okay.
Yep. He's a scout archer, so he can move quickly.
Is that why he's using him differently? Because he used to be a scout?
It's bad play.
Yeah, this guy, he's way out of position. He should be no reason to in here, or he should be like right here.
I'm more worried about the pikeman, honestly, than I am anything else in this. So go look at not that one. That's our pikeman. That's a friendly pikeman. Go look at the. Yeah, that's a guaranteed shot. The only reason you might not do that is if you could kill that using other units, because you don't get any experience for using a city shot, whereas you will get experience for other units taking their actions. So the only reason you wouldn't do that is for that reason. And I don't think we're gonna kill it this turn, so that should be okay.
Right. Is there any bonus experience for actually getting a killing blow?
There is. No bonus experience for killing blow.
Okay, so we'll take the city shots because they make sense most of the time.
Yeah, here's that fucking pikeman. That's the one I'm most worried about right now because he's like 10 times more tanky than anything the AI has over here.
What? Pikeman? Where?
Milanese. Pikeman, southeast. See him in the corner standing on iron.
Oh, Jesus, that guy.
Yeah.
So he's going to pillage that next turn?
Probably, not necessarily. They seem to do it more often when they're wounded than not wounded. And they, yes, but he could absolutely pillage that. And yes, we'll lose gold per turn Lux trades and it'll be super annoying.
And also, I think if you have multiple military units that require iron...
Do you think we're going to get negative penalties? We might. I'm not entirely sure how that works when we have trade routes out for that.
I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly...
attack from the south here.
it was like a sliding scale thing where like the further... The less iron you had to divide them up amongst the units. Like if you have 2 units that require iron and you only had 1 iron available, that they would have like a 50% combat penalty. Something huge. I could be mistaken. That might be knowledge from the community balance patch. So I could be completely wrong.
All right.
So what do you want to do?
Yep, I want to take care of the easy decisions first, which are assign non-combat shit. That's the easy decisions. So I know you want to shoot with that city, but I don't want to do that yet.
Yeah, this guy's still safe to work this tile. Good to go? Work this tile or do something different?
I want to postpone that decision.
You vetoed. This guy is safe. Therefore, we shall definitely get the pasture done. We get the culture.
Well, he's not actually safe. Because what happens... So look at the pikeman. The pikeman moves onto the hill south of the city. Where does the worker go next turn?
He can go here, here, or here, or here. And he can just
every
run
one
away.
Of those tiles can be tackled by the pikeman.
Okay, well, I've already done the action, so Belial is screwed.
We have that now. Yes, Belial is screwed.
Unless he pillages our iron.
The city-state is now going to be stealing a worker from us. Awesome.
Okay. Well, we have 2 of his, so we're still winning in that regard.
We can get more, too. We don't have to piece him later, so I'll show you that later. So here's another pikeman being an absolute pain in our ass.
Milanese composite bowman and a pikeman here.
Yep. Shoot that pikeman. The pikeman is being a pain. This is what I'm saying. The city-state down here is so much more dangerous than the AI right now because he has much higher tier units that are being absolutely ultra annoying.
He has to go to the city. There's no other safe location unless we go this way.
No, the sheep is safe too. It's the city zone of controls. So
what? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
It's not a melee unit. Why is it project zone of control?
What do you mean not a melee? In Civ 5, all units project zone of control, including ranged units. Your archers zone of control too, which is different than Civ 5.
Okay? That's different from Civ 6. That must be where I'm.
Yeah.
All military units project zone of control. I had no idea. Not civilians though. Not a general.
No civilians.
Okay, so he is safe to go here then.
Yeah, we could do that.
And this guy's safe, so he can knock out another tick of a road or something.
Yeah, but if you do that again, that's short term, right? Because they're both safe this turn, but next turn they're not. It's the same reason why that worker's in bad position in the cattle, right? Because he's safe
No.
this turn, but he's not safe next turn.
No,
So the
he's
problem
fine.
with those workers, I want one of those workers to go at least one tile to the north.
This guy here?
Yeah, go there.
So we've got a scout,
okay.
which is
See, this is what I'm saying.
not
Like,
good.
where are we gonna hide all these workers so we don't lose them? And there is another scout running over there too.
Yeah, there was a second one. There's that one way up there. I don't think that's the same one. There's probably another one in this area.
And there were barbs to the east, but hopefully Persia's cleared them. I'm tempted to run that worker right there to the east.
This one this way. All the way over here?
At least one tile. Let's see what's there. Yeah. Okay.
Seems dangerous.
It is dangerous, but I don't want to lose it to the pikeman either.
So we just do this move, yes?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, there's Persia.
Is there any way, any recourse for us right now to like try to bribe someone else to join our war and kick her ass?
There is. We don't have a lot of money right now. We don't have a lot of happiness to sell for, basically as a substitute for money. So I don't really want to do that, but we could.
Oh, that's interesting. So you look at happiness as a currency. You sell your happiness.
The AI, yeah, your luxuries, and you can sell. Yeah. Okay.
So this guy's safe because he's got a home to live in now, Stockholm.
Yep. Although
you should go here.
Only for one more turn does he have that. So no, let's take our free action. Build a farm there.
Well, he's already used one move though. Oh, right. So next move, he would just go bam, bam.
Yeah.
Gotcha. But we've already started a road here, and if we get here, we could go...
We can't do that till next turn anyways. You can't road then move into the city on the same turn because it finishes your turn.
Oh, right. Shoot. Okay. So build a farm. Gotcha.
Yep. Okay, I'm happy with that.
Milan worker.
Let's take a look at the northern stuff. The northern stuff is easier. No, the northern stuff is going to be easier. You could, Corey there is fine.
This worker's living in the city right now.
Yep. I want to see... We have construction done too, so we have promotions this turn. The one in the capital is going to be the one we want to promote. So let's think about this here. I like a fortified... Do I like a fort? I mean, let's start by fortifying the spearmen. I'm not sure we want to keep this or not. So our goal is to prevent them from being annoying and prevent them from taking cities. Annoying is defined as cutting any of our luxuries or strategic resources or trade routes, and taking the city is clearly defined already as it is. So meanwhile, as that's happening, we want to maximize experience, because if you hit it's something different now. What's your unit view list?
It's F2.
That one. See the Great General Progress on the bottom right?
Yeah.
This is based on the experience our units earn. So the faster we earn experience, not only do we get the benefits of promotions and enjoying ourselves as a whole, but we also get the progress towards a great general, which is what we want from this war.
And this would show us progress towards any unit, not just the military one, which is where I usually get the information, but for great generals, definitely makes sense here. Okay. Do you still want the science one open? Do you just always have that on?
I do always have it on. You don't have to, though. I just want it in general when we're making decisions, so I want to see how long before things. I like having it. It's a good reminder. So what we want to do here, roughly, we don't want to have any unit get isolated by like 5 units able to slam into it and then have no way to get out of there. If you look at the spearman is starting to get... He's not in concern yet, especially with the city tile adjacent. Those two... Yeah, the spearman can attack him and both the warriors could attack him.
That's 3. 3 hits. He could survive that.
Yeah, and he's fortified, and he's rough terrain promoted, so 15% combat strength in rough terrain, so 25 more combat strength. So he's sitting at 40 bonus right now, and a single fortification is what, 20%? So he's at 60% bonus right there, right?
Wait, did you just remember that Fred had a promotion, or did you see it?
No, I remember.
This is like 10 games ago for you. How on earth do you remember every detail about Fred? That's crazy. Fred has really immortalized himself in your psyche here, hasn't he? I bet you name your next computer. The next computer you build will be named Fred. Did you know that my computer's name is Fredigar? Coincidentally? Yeah, I named it Fredigar. Yeah, I named him. Yeah, of course, because like I used to name my computers based on the year that I built them, but that was stupid. And so then I was playing a campaign in Crusader Kings 2 where I had an amazing warrior, or not a warrior, but it was an amazing character whose name was Fredigar. H something. It was a really cool, unique name, and so I named the computer after him because it was an awesome. He was a beast. He was a beast mode military character, which the whole idea behind this computer was that it was going to be a beast mode computer. So Fredigar.
If I had to name my computer something, then I'd name it Dido right now.
Dido, because of the nation?
The leader of Carthage.
Yeah.
The backstabbing piece of shit that has been being to me recently.
That's what your computers do? I like the idea for the worker, because I'm still in worker processing mode here, of moving him here, because we've determined that Fred's safe, and then he could pre-chop the forest next turn.
Yes. That's fine.
There's nothing else that I've noticed.
Don't do the worker chop next turn. Make a decision again there, because we may not remain in that tile if we take too much damage. But yes, that at least is fine.
Okay.
The alternative would maybe been a road on the gems, but either or. Okay, shots here with the city. No, I want to shoot the spearman. The spearman is my biggest concern here. Spearman, rough terrain promoted.
Yeah. Okay. So take the shot, yes?
Yep, that's fine.
Okay.
We have a couple options with the swordsman. How is the promotion on that southeastern warrior?
This guy here? Southeastern.
Southwest. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, I like that. Slam that once.
So you don't just sit and defend. You do actually go on the offensive bit.
Well, let's see. There's 3 units that can slam that. I think we're still okay, though.
1. He won't use the scout for combat, right?
No, they could get a flanking bonus with that. I think we're still. I think we're good either way.
3.
Yep. Okay. We have the archer shots. I would actually...
Probably should have done that first if we were going to, because we could have taken less damage on the swordsman.
We're not going to shoot the southeastern one. We don't care about him. We just want to wound these melee units so they have less... The biggest scary part of warring the Deity AI is their melee slams. Like the melee units getting up to you, they have so many of them. The AI has no respect at all where they put them, so they don't care whatsoever about like losing them. So your biggest concern is getting surrounded and just like slammed down by a million melee units that do a ton of damage. So one of the strategies you can do is what we're doing here is weakening units that are of threat to us. The units that are going to immediately be threatening to us, weakening them is good stuff. So I'd shoot that spearman again. Yeah, that one's reasonable. We do more damage to that one than we do the spearman, but I'm more worried about the spearman as a whole. It just has higher combat strength. It's a little bit scarier. I don't care if there's a bunch of very weak units surrounding my very powerful unit, because they're not going to do anything. The flanking bonus, I guess, matters, but yeah, either way. But we should probably have decided that if we're going to shoot one or the other. I told you to shoot the spearman. Let's be consistent. Let's shoot the spearman again, because we could have shot the warrior with Sigtuna as well.
Right, that makes sense. What about just one last quick thought though? How is experience earned? Are we going to get the exact same experience for attacking either unit with the archer?
Yeah. Yep.
It's not related to damage done. So doing more damage doesn't give us...
No, it's not related to damage done and not related to positioning. It's just the type of unit and the type of defender that gives you all those type of bonuses.
Okay. Is it risky to get too close to here?
No, we can steal a worker. You can't get next to the city. He'll see us here, so he'll run those workers around, but he won't see us forever. So, for example, if you move there, and then next turn if we move to the bison, we can potentially grab a worker, a unit there. Now we got to be a little bit careful because Lisbon does 18 combat strength, and that will almost one-shot. Actually, at 3 times combat strength, it does one-shot. So maybe we cannot move into range of that. We may not actually be able to grab anything.
Okay.
All right.
Stealing your worker is not going to really weaken him much, right?
No, it would be for our long-term benefit of, after we run the war. So click on that. Yeah, okay. There is a. That's right. I think you could have gone to that tile 2 to the west of the spearman. I know we tested this on stream, but I feel like or not on stream on.
We did it over here, and it didn't work that way. He did. Yeah, he did path around.
Some situations. There's some element of that we don't quite know yet that allows you to do it sometimes and not other times. So annoying. Okay. I do want to see some stuff over here. So
this guy was earmarked for promotion. That's what this gold's for.
Yes. Yep.
Do we take the promotion now, or do we wait until an opportunity later? Not promotion, sorry, upgrade.
Upgrade. I think we take it now, and the mindset is this. I'm not worried about this archer. If the archer stays there and shoots us good, it's not pillaging our copper resources. It's not that much of a combat hit from this. It's only a single promoted archer with no offensive bonuses anyways, so we're not too worried about his archer. And it stays in range of the city, and the cities are just free shots. So if he does anything with that archer, we're kind of okay with it. And if we could withdraw this archer 1, then promote it, but that's not going to allow us to be as rapidly responding to the stuff on the east of our city now, which is actually the annoying part. By the way, no longer a threat. The way they've moved here, this is no longer a threat. We're not losing cities here. Not that I was particularly concerned with that we were, but this is a particularly ineffective way of deploying your troops if you're trying to take these cities. We have 19 combat strength cities. The other cities even 21 combat strength. They only have 1 or 2 range units over here. So there's no way we're losing these cities. And now we just want to maximize our gain from the war, which is experience, promotions, generals, things like that, as well as hurting the AI in terms of killing their units. And then B, we want to minimize the amount of damage they do to our actual resources. So yeah. Okay, yeah, work that tile. It's a better tile. Okay. In the capital, we should reassign to. Can we finish this watermelon 1? Because the watermelon gives us food when it finishes.
Okay. That got blocked. We're working. These make sense. That makes sense. This is, well, it's all kind of crap.
Just leave it for now. Everything's gonna. The governor, when it gets its tiles that you have locked disrupted, it bugs the city governor anyways. You're not going to be able to properly lock until that's taken care of. So
go back to stone, or do you want to keep working the copper?
I want stone. We're going to be. Yeah, but I want to give up the bison to the city. Then if we do that,
give this back to the capital.
Yep.
And then go back to the copper?
Yeah, because what we want here, and weirdly, look at this. That's kind of weird. Before it was equally prioritizing the silk and the gems. Why is it now decided that gems are more valuable than silk? They were identical value before, right? Not when you move stuff around, but you remember earlier before we chopped the deer?
Yes. Notice how now instead of it being 20 cost, it's 25. I think it's just going up by 5 every time.
Yeah, but why? But there are, I believe there are, how does it just differentiate between things here?
It's impossible to know.
Okay. Next here.
It's a mystery. We need to get the bison being worked again.
Yeah, and I'm okay with production right now, but I want to actually finish. No, we don't have any more. No, fuck that. All right, I lied. Here's what I want instead. I want you to give I want to take the copper for the capital this turn because I think the watermill is how many turns away from being finished and mouse over the production. Like it looks like we only need one more hammer, right? Something like that.
It says that we're gonna have it in one turn.
We actually are gonna finish it right now.
Yeah.
Okay. So if we it's at 0. Yeah. Okay.
Because I just locked that.
Yeah. That's what I want. I want to see it happen this turn.
3-1, 2-1. Would you consider getting? Well, we need that hammer, so we can't get rid of that. No, there's nothing else to change here.
Yeah, exactly. And they might screw it up by moving to tiles, but they might also move off production tiles. I think that would be fine too.
Yes, we've handled that. Discovered construction. We've grown a pop. We've already processed cities, so we're done with those.
Yeah. Although I think, did you give the bison back to Helsinki? Because I think currently it's probably working as ship tile. Yeah. I mean, we could give it the production. We give it the growth. I think I value our national college is going to be slightly delayed from this war anyways, so perhaps we just give it the growth for a turn or two until we figure that out. Okay.
Okay.
Although you didn't lock the other bison, so now when you're away from that city, it will probably reassign. Yeah. See, because we have production focus.
Yep. I would have. Oh,
and you can't lock it. Look at that. Because it was stood on. Now hit reset. This is what I'm talking about. This is when one of your tiles that was locked gets fucked up, and actually you manually fucked that up for yourself because what you did is yeah, you didn't know about this. Let me explain it though. So because what you did is you had the capital take the copper while the city was working it. It does the same bug as if an enemy unit had stood on that. Basically, it breaks the governor temporarily, breaks your locks, so it doesn't know how to. Anyways, so.
Okay. So, Mr. Warrior Man, we can't afford to do anything promotion-wise here. Where do you want to start?
He wants to heal anyways. I like the okay. Now that we have decisions to make, right? There are 2 units that can attack this warrior, but only 2. And the warrior has an escape option into the city, and this is what we fucked up last time. And there's no way he can get zone controlled from doing that. So the warrior wants to fortify for the healing. We don't have the gold to promote him anyways because the gold is bookmarked for the archer. Let's promote the archer.
In place, right? The only other option was to move him here and then promote, but there's no strategic advantage to being here.
And there's actually a strategic disadvantage, which means that we won't be able to move and shoot across the river next turn if we do move over there.
So we do just take the upgrade.
Yep, I'm fine with that. Okay. Go ahead and use the city shot in the city itself. My preference is on either of those 2 warriors. Probably the non-fortified one. Yeah, that one. He's on our side of the river. He's going to be annoying. He might go pillage our... We might go lose luxuries here in a second, which is going to be irritating. Yeah. All right, tech-wise, I'm okay. If you want to detour, this is a fine time to detour for furs or for trapping. Because our national is going to be slightly delayed anyways. We might end up building another unit out of the capital or something like this. So
and the worker's good to work the quarry.
Yeah, since we're staying there and we're not in a risk of losing that warrior when he's single fortified. They did get our trade route, unfortunately, just because they've skipped that. Ooh, that's fine.
Nice, only 2 turns for the trapping. Cool. Okay, well that is it. Good. There's nothing else.
Good. Let's see the damage this turn.
I'm nervous. You don't predict anything's gonna die.
No.
That sound effect is the worst sound effect ever, by the way. I'll let you know if I hear that one. The one that's like, you fucked up. You know that one? Like, you lost a unit. You are a loser. Alright, Pikeman's still annoying.
He healed him. Shit.
Yeah,
this is a little concerning. Because now he has a ranged unit in range of the city. That was just to shoot there and bombard. Yeah, he's actually more scary than the stuff up north. The units are more dangerous. We don't have any way to reinforce down here. I want to start shooting that archer.
Right. Because otherwise these guys have to slam against the 20 strength city. How strong are pikemen?
16.
You just memorized it?
Yes.
Why do you memorize everything? Okay, so go ahead and take that shot. Okay. He is in danger, so just straight into the city.
Yep. The other builder in that city, worker, is safe. So just leave him there. That's an American scout or a Portugal scout?
American.
Okay, good. Yeah, we're good. That's the white and yellow versus, or excuse me, white and blue versus blue and white.
And see, this is where having that mod that would make it so that we're green, he's yellow for neutral, and this guy's red. It would make it very clear. They need to be dynamic based on the situation that you're in. All right. So we still have this worker over here. He is safe. Okay. This worker,
They did not slam into us, annoyingly, which is too bad. I want to start this turn thinking about I'd like to alleviate some pressure from the cap. The city is not in any danger. It would be nice to push out a little bit with these units. Did we lose iron? Did they pillage any of our shit? Can I see the damage done to the city? Okay, no pillages yet. That's good.
well, something did get pillaged. It was just the trade route that got pillaged?
Yeah, yeah. And they pillaged the southern farm too, in the expand. The city state did it.
Yeah,
See the smoke coming up? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. There's a worker to our southwest. Can you move it onto the hill? One tile to the southwest. The northwest, excuse me.
This hill?
Yeah. Because that way the warrior can't get to it, and we can move it away later. We have the tile improved already.
Wait, which warrior can't get to it?
That one.
But this is a hill. Doesn't this take two?
That's what I'm saying. That's why he can't get to you if you move one to the northwest.
Oh, right. Because next turn,
next turn he moves to that tile.
So Belial survived. See?
Well, we got lucky because the city stays down.
No. Yes. Belial's just a sneaky little guy. That's all. This worker.
He cannot finish that. So this turn, I want the warrior to move into the city. Do this before you shoot because it increases the combat strength of the city. That's the what it doesn't here because I guess not enough combat strength remaining, but it will increase the overall city defense to have a unit inside it straight up as it is, right? So it didn't here, don't know why, must be under some whatever the offset of that is because he just doesn't have enough combat strength for it right now. But we'll see later on in the game when we have a higher unit, we can move it into the city. But it also increases your damage from the tradition bonus of getting plus damage when you have a garrison unit in the city, right?
Mm-hmm. Plus, I think there's also some serious modifiers in the honor tree about. Isn't there a modifier here for units in garrison?
But it's happiness and culture, not combat strength. It's one to the left of that, but yeah. Okay. I wouldn't mind. I mean, we have lots of options here.
Why did he fortify that archer?
Don't know. No idea. It makes no sense. The AI is terrible. Like we're not playing a rational opponent here, and we're not going to treat it like a rational opponent. We're going to try to predict what it does. And the more we know about that, the better. But I don't care enough to like memorize all the rules for how the AI makes its silly decision-making process, right?
Yeah.
I want to move with the worker on the quarry. I want to move it to the sheep.
Oh God, I accidentally clicked.
That's fine. It's okay. I was going to do that anyways. That's totally reasonable.
All right, you want him here.
Yep, and I want the archer actually to that tile too, who's now a compo. Yep, right there.
You don't want to take his first attack. You want to just relocate.
I want to get on that hill that lets me shoot all the stuff to the southeast. In the east over there, so I can shoot silk, I can shoot iron, I can shoot copper if he comes over that way, and we can control. We're gonna think of like mentally. If you look at this as like a wave of enemy units, and on Deity it often is a wave of enemy units approaching, right? Think of these as like your cities as like these huge fucking boulders like planted right in the way. They have a lot of hit points. As long as they don't get totally overwhelmed, they can break up against that and just kind of wash away again. So we have a ton of health points. City with the wall is 250 health points. All your other units have 100 health points. Right.
How do you, this is you just know that, or is it
base 250 on a wall plus for the wall, right? You might be able to mouse over and see that. Go mouse over the wounded Germany city. Can we see the number of hit points on that?
Okay, and then how many? How quickly does it heal?
25 a turn. So mouse over.
Right there, 140 out of 200.
Yeah. So that's the base hit points on a city is 200 always. And now you add for each defensive modification in there. It's 50 for walls and watchtowers and 25 for everything else for hit points. So we have 250 here base, and it heals for 25 per turn no matter what happens.
So as you increase max HP, you don't heal faster.
No.
All right, and you think that this guy's gonna die if we try to snag a worker? He's hiding.
Well, we don't have a lot of use for this guy. We absolutely could. So yeah, but he can see you there because you're on a hill 2 tiles out from his borders, right? So if you move to the bison, he can't see you.
Right. So we might as well go here and just see what he does. Yeah. Okay, this worker.
Let's do the Sigtuna City shot because we know where that's going.
Right there.
One thing available. We have some options here. We could kill that warrior.
This is the only worker left to deal with.
Okay. I want to start gaining experience in some of our units and killing some of their units. So we could do this one in a couple ways. Yeah, Oasis and floodplains are minus combat defense. It's minus 10% combat on those, I believe. Might even be 15. I think it's 10. So we don't really want to take that Oasis tile. I kind of like the idea of the archer. Can the archer kill that one on the hill?
Almost.
It's disappointing. That can lie to us. We can roll above or below that. It's possible we'll kill that anyways, but probably unlikely here.
Well, if he stays where he is, that's the only option he has.
Yeah, but we don't have to keep him where he is. I'm considering pushing south, but I don't think so because I'm looking at the spearman. So if we push the archer south, we do need to put the spearman in a position to stop all those warriors from running into the archer, which means that he'd have to be there exactly where you're mousing right now. And I don't really like the fact that there's too many that can they can shoot him. So I am tempted. Yep, take the shot on the guy on the hill. Yep.
Oh man. 1 HP.
Yeah. I'd fortify the swordsman and hope they come attack us with that.
He's probably going to get a heal promotion, isn't he?
No, because the cost of his promotions go up, right? Because he already has 2 promotions, the cheater promotions. Actually, I don't know if that works that way. He may or may not. If he cheats and he just gets the promotions for free, then he might get a heal promotion out of that. If he doesn't cheat and those are actually promotions that make his future promotions cost more, he might. We can pre-chop this one turn if you like. Okay, and we're going to leave the spearman there, and I think we're good.
Yeah, that was it. All right. Okay.
You do have one more decision, I guess, actually, which is, do you wish... First of all, we grew in the... We got our watermill, so we need to reassign the production to Helsinki. See how it's taking 15 turns for the library because it has no production. So do it the other way around, or you screw up all your tiles. Go to your capital and unwork the copper.
Okay, so this is what caused that bug. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay, so we unwork
more
that.
Because there's city-states. The units standing on our borders make that problematic too.
Is it only when it's worked or when it's locked?
I don't know. I think it's only when it's locked, but it may be when it's worked. It doesn't matter. The capital tiles are already screwed up. Let's just not screw up the expands tiles. Yeah. So unwork one of the growth tiles and work the production. Probably the bison, unless we're not going to work that in the capital, which I think we're going to work it in the capital, right? Because they're standing on some of our other growth tiles.
Wait, say that again?
Unwork bison, work quarry. Yep, good. Okay,
give this
now go
back
to
the capital.
Yeah.
We want this tile back.
Yeah, click it once, hit reset. Tiles.
Just reset them all.
And okay, we're gonna leave it like this for now because it's roughly the tiles we want to work anyways, and because every turn when they stand on our tiles, it fucks up our locking. We'll just wait for now, so we don't have to mess with that every turn, right? We're working the best tiles we can in that city anyways.
Yeah.
Okay. The warrior has landed, so that looks still good. Not great because the two pikemen in the compo is a little bit annoying. That's fine. Okay. Anything else we absolutely need to know? We need to do this turn.
New natural wonder. So Kathmandu. Why did it take me to Hong Kong? Like, what happened to...
Hong Kong has a new ally, is what it said.
Okay. We're losing grasp on you. We're going to lose our faith.
2 faith per turn. Yep.
Okay. No, I think we're good.
Good.
Okay. Well, we gotta come back tomorrow then. Very slow turns here. Apologize. You know, it is what it is. We'll see you soon.